My name is Shane Loveless. I graduated from VanArts in 2015. I've been working in the animation industry for about 10 years. Worked on Rick and Morty. Ended up working on a show that did Adobe Animate. I was on Teen Titans Go, so I worked very briefly on shows in Harmony. And currently I am self-employed, doing my own work and creations online, and that's how I make a living now. This is my brother Terry.
Hi.
We're brothers, we both went here, and he'll tell you a bit about himself.
Yeah. I'm Terry Loveless, and I graduated from VanArts in 2018. I've worked in the industry for about 8 years now, and I've done worked on shows like Rick and Morty, worked on Netflix show called Carol and the End of the World. I've worked on a couple of video games, Battletoads, and most recently King of Meat for Amazon. And I even worked on a Diary of a Wimpy Kid, a Disney movie, most recently. And oh yeah, and on top of having learned 2D, I'm even taking a night course here to learn 3D, which has been a lot of fun, and Maya isn't as scary as I thought, and it's because of the great instruction I've been getting. Well, we miss the teachers very, very much. Wayne and Charles, we think about them every day, fondly. And yeah, it's just been great to come back and see. This is a new campus from where we originally graduated. We were originally over on Dunsmuir, and here we are now on Terminal Avenue. And it's a really interesting experience to see the new layout and get to meet everyone and see how the course has evolved since we left. And it's been a very interesting experience, and I've enjoyed it a lot.
It's great to be back. It's an inviting and familiar atmosphere. The last time we came, or last time we were here, which was just last week, filled me with a lot of nostalgia, and it felt great to see Wayne and Charles. It's nice to see the classrooms again where we once were, to see the students going through just what we went through, and it's exciting to see, you know, the new faces going into the industry as well. And I hope to maybe work with one of them someday.
Really only worked at Bardell, but at Bardell, like, I struggle to run into someone who didn't graduate from VanArts. So many of the people who are, like, even, like the technical director, like people in really high up positions at Bardell are all VanArts grads. We used to hang out at lunches all the time, and like everyone we hung out with at lunch, with the exception of one or two people, were all VanArts graduates, and they always put out really stellar work. Any VanArts graduate that I have ever supervised has always been very easy to teach, which I hope I don't have to say makes everything so much easier. Being teachable is a wonderful skill to have, and it's been a very common thread through a lot of VanArts grads that I've worked with.
From my graduating class alone, within the first year, I worked with, I think, about 4 to 5 people from my own class at Bardell. And then over the years, a lot of the people that from my class are still working there now, from the production that I had left. There were 2 on Teen Titans Go when I had left. Now that I'm doing my solo work, I've even met, through what I was doing, randomly met an artist online. There was a graduate from a year after me, and we met online, and we talk now and exchange ideas. So, not even just in the industry, just kind of in the artist community, you're meeting VanArts grads. Mm-hmm. After graduating from VanArts, with the skills that we developed while we were here, both learning 2D character animation as well as character builds, for me, I stayed in animation, but knowing how to manipulate and alter builds on a production often gave me an advantage in terms of ease of completing my scenes, a boost in time. I could get things done a little quicker, or I could suggest to production to maybe make things work a little bit easier to ease things for the rest of the production. Even staying in animation, I had opportunities to work my way through different positions as character revisionist or animation revisionist, animation lead, and then onto animation supervisor before I left to pursue my own, creative endeavors. So yeah, I definitely think the knowledge that you gain here opens many doors in the industry.
And a lot of the people that I've met who've gone from different parts of the pipeline as well, like a lot of people who start as animators and then go to builds and then go to comp, do effects. So many of those people are VanArts grads as well, just because of the breadth of skills you learn here, where they set you up to diversify your skill set. And I then became a builds artist because I really liked doing it. It was really fun to do. And went on to become a build supervisor, and even having the foundations that we learned here at VanArts certainly paved the way for that. And having learned builds as much as I have, it improved my animation as well. So they do kind of assist each other a lot in that way, and it's been really interesting to sort of see that path unfold as a result of what we learned here.